Darren is 56 years old. He lives in Stoke-on-Trent with his older brother.
I've got a learning disability problem. I've had it all my life. My disability problem is not being able to do certain things for myself, like doing the cooking, doing the washing, doing the house chores around the house. I've had quite a career work-wise. I went to the Hamilton training service for about 2005 to 2008. It was such a nice place, to go to. And I remember going there with the school years ago as well. I'd go there 1 week. I had one of the teachers from the Glebe Special Unit that used to take me there every Thursday, I think it was, every Thursday, once a fortnight. I'd go there 1 week, and then another pupil from the school would go the following week. We'd take it in turns, week after week. Like I said, it was quite a variety there, and I thought I was going to be there forevermore. And then when the news got out that the Hamilton was closing down because there was something wrong with the conditions in the building, it thoroughly upset me, because I didn't know where else I was going to go to. I thought I'd be losing them, to be honest. I thought I'd be losing the friends I was working with, and going to a different place. I might have been working with different people, but no, it was the same people I was working with when I moved to Riverside. I had to go at reception work, answering the telephone, taking messages down for people, and letting people in, making them sign in when they got to the place, and then told them to sign out once they left the place. And then afterwards, I did inspection work. I did a bit of inspection. Like I had to check every part of the building from top to bottom. I had to find out if there were any faults with the electricity, and any faults with the stairs and what have you. I had to work outside as well, check if the car park was safe for the people to park the cars when they arrived. Riverside helped people to go to work placements. Like the Hamilton, the Riverside was a training place for people to attend work and go on work placements and that. I went on 2 work placements. My first one was in Western Coiney, where I did some paper shredding for a while. And then from then on, I moved from that to a supermarket in Tunstall. It was Tunstall Market, and I worked on a stall there, and it was called Memory Lane, where it had old things like old football players on posters. It had an old-fashioned record player. It had a CD jukebox, and it had a big TV with a DVD video and what have you. It had kiddies' toys in there, kiddies' toys from the past. It had Skittles, Dominoes. It had all kinds of stuff there. And I had very good customers to talk to, very good customers to show them around the place, find out where I worked, what I was doing there. Yes, it was a wonderful job while that lasted for a while. Well, from then on, I went on to a place called the Able Project in Fenton. It was an old porter cabin that we went in, and it was a nice place as well. We did things like art and craft, karaoke. We did a bit of karaoke. We did games as well. Did puzzles. We did quizzes as well, and we also went on a walk every Monday. We went on a walk all around the fields and that, and I had to volunteer as walk leader, and I had to tick on a piece of paper, work out a list, finding out how many people were going to attend the walk and how many people weren't going to attend the walk. From then onwards, the Able had to move a couple of times. The Able had to move from the porter cabin in Fenton to Rembury Crescent in Bentley. I was there for about 2 or 3 years or so. And from then on, it moved from the Rembury Crescent place to Duke Street in Fenton. I was there for a few years there in Duke Street. And from then on now, it's moved from Duke Street now to the Anley Library. It's been an amazing experience for me going to all these places. It's changed my life completely. I've always looked forward week after week to going there. It's been an amazing adventure for me. By 2020, a very nasty experience happened. The COVID-19 virus hit us, and it altered everything. It brought everything to an abrupt standstill. Everywhere had to close because the COVID-19 virus was spreading from town to town, killing people and what have you. And it had a very impact on my life all of a sudden, because my life went from suddenly being very intelligent to going down the pan a bit. And it took a very nasty experience with my life. And it got to the period where I'd had enough of my life. I wanted to end it. I attended suicide nearly. I decided to end my life. I'd had enough of the virus, hearing about it day after day, watching the adverts. The adverts were driving me crazy on the COVID-19 and on the radio as well. I've got that day after day. It just took a terrible toll on my life. It changed my life completely. It brought my life to a complete standstill. That's why I decided I finally wanted to end my life. But I went to talk to a doctor. She tried to cure me. She tried to cure me of my feelings about wanting to end my life. She gave me a little poster of information. If I wanted to ring anybody, like the Samaritans and all that sort of thing, I was told to do that if my life got any worse. So at the moment, I'm still at home at the moment, but I was missing everybody, to be honest with you. I was pining, I was missing like crazy, thinking I was never going to see them again. But then I received a very special gift, which I never thought I'd ever have. And it was a computer tablet. And as you know, I don't understand 21st century technology. I don't understand the gadgetry behind it and what have you. But I was learned how to use it. I was learned how to work the Gmail for when I do meetings and do quizzes every week. Because that's what I'm currently doing at the moment. I'm doing quizzes with the Reach people, doing meetings with the Reach people and doing quizzes with the staff at table every week at the moment. Because that's all I've been able to do. Not being able to go places, you know. But as I've said before, I think the tide is finally turning. I may be able to go back to my able place and maybe on my work placement very soon. So see how we go from there. Recently, I got some news from Able to say that they were going to reopen the place again. So sometime in the not too distant future, they're going to reopen it again. And another thing I have to explain to you is on Monday, I'm attending a picnic. I'm going on a picnic this Monday to conceal with the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. I'm going to be reunited with my old people again, which is a very interesting feeling. Hopefully in the future, I will be back with the people at the Able again, and maybe back on my work placement at the market again. Hopefully talking to the customers that I've missed talking to, you know, and just doing what I do best, really.